Can you tell us what kind of chemistry Sarah has with John Constantine?
Ooh. I've gotten to work with Matt before on Arrow, though I think I was pretty much possessed the whole time. But he's a fabulous actor. We had so much fun on set. And I think Sarah, he's like this really cocky guy who thinks he's like the ish. And then I think Sarah kind of throws him for a loop because, he thinks he's all impressive, but then she's like, takes everybody down. Yeah, I think they're friends. They like each other.
So what can you tease about the crossover this year? How's it different from the past? And what's Sarah's role?
I like this crossover better than last year's crossover because there's a lot more normal human things in it. It's not quite, it's still pretty huge. It's pretty fantastical still, but it's more grounded in the characters a bit, and then also the kind of what comes out of the characters carries along a little bit more. Like it's not as like open shut. The kind of the lessons and things will carry on through for the characters in the other seasons. So this year's it's really fun. Yeah.
What can you tell us about the status of Firestorm and where that's headed?
So everybody's heard all these like rumors about Victor because he's going on Broadway, and I think right now Palmer has been trying to formulate or figure out a way for Jax to be able to be Firestorm on his own.
Can you preview a little bit about what happens to Sarah that causes her to be out of commission for a little while when they go to Vietnam?
Oh, yeah. How do you know that?
Next week's episode.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, we have a leak.
Yes, that's what you need.
Someone must die. That was one of my favorite episodes because I got a big chunk of time off. And what was the question?
Can you just preview a little bit about what happens to her before that?
Like spoil what it is, or you guys already saw it. Yeah, I go, oh, am I dead? I'm not dead. Yeah, I made a big thing because they were wanted me to have my eyes open at the end. And oh my God, Sarah's dead. I'm like, guys, we've done that way too many times. Way too many times. So you could sleep well tonight knowing that I'm not dead.
Do you have a favorite Sarah death?
I actually really don't like dying on screen, like anything that I've ever done, and there's always, you always die in things. At least I do. Which one was my favorite? Probably the one on the ship when everyone thought I was dead, because then I just get sucked out in the water. Yeah.
Wentworth Miller tweeted that he was filming his last Legends episode. How do you feel about maybe losing that character, and are we going to see a moment between Sarah and him because they had that bond before?
We will see Sarah and Snart together. There's also, it's you don't know what version of Snart you might be getting. And I don't know if it's really his last episode. I hope it's not. I don't know. I was talking to him and I was like, yeah, but you're going to come back, right? You're going to come back. So we'll see.
What do you enjoy about their dynamic, though?
Wentworth, as a human, he's just this Buddha. He's so sweet. I was like, you need to be a therapist. And their dynamic is cool because it kind of just grew naturally, and it's always been this just weird attraction between the two characters where you're I don't know, neither of them really get it. And I liked that relationship just kind of evolved very naturally. It wasn't forced or put on. It just kind of happened.
I know it's kind of in the past, but would you ever like to see the period of time between Sarah's first death and her later return as the original Canary explored at all?
Like
Like a
flashbacks on the island.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I mean, that was something from the get-go. People are like, oh, we really want to see that. When like Nyssa first meets Sarah, when she finds Sarah. Because she basically finds her like, I think it was like starving on the street, and then takes her under her wing and brings her in. So that would definitely be cool to see.